Bro, like this, the boy that spoke to me earlier on, like they have a team that they're supporting Shaxi for me. I have a whole company that I'm cracking my brains on. Like, bro, like it's every day when I'm talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Ghana, when I'm talking, sometimes people don't get me well because they feel with your casado the sub about saying Shaxi company no why say. But bro, like Shaxi is almost getting to $3 million. You understand me? I could sit there and fold my arms. I don't need any money from anybody. That's why I spoke to VIP, and VIP was like, yes, as godfathers, I saw them from Nima, and I saw how hard they fought for some of us to come and be here today. So if I can say, all hands on deck, let's move and go and do this thing, nobody should have that mindset of, we could have this show and even have a comedian from Nigeria as our MC. It doesn't spoil anything. But for somebody to feel like, no, but Shatta, why? He fear because he won't use Nigerians. Bro, like I'll sit in my house and fold my arms. But that's what I'm saying. It's something that is hitting me every time. And I don't know why I even want to still solve that problem around the music industry, which nobody's appreciating me for. But I like it like that. So I will invite whoever I want to invite. Because I'm not a labeled artist to spread this across and play. Like labeled artists are not even in my league. Like, because when I hear artists in Ghana that are even on labels, so I go like, how much do they pay you? Because I'm running myself with a ShattaMovement label, and that's what I said. I've read about how to build a record label, how an artist should be like in a record label, and that's why ShattaMovement has become one of the biggest record labels in the country that people are still fighting, but they're not seeing that. No, Shatta has the plan of how to build an artist, even if you are an independent, to look like a labeled artist. So you see, it's not about what people will say. How I'm past that. Like I've gone past that. So if I want to bring a Sabinus, I want to bring somebody as an MC on the show. I want to bring some artist on bill. It's not about me looking at what people will say. It's about me creating that job for the people that love the music in Ghana. Because Ghana, we feel like we have to move somewhere and we can't move. And Shatta Wale has always been bringing the ideas and plans of how we can move into this direction, but nobody is listening. And I've done it for myself. And I can choose to sit at home and say, let me watch this go now. And 30 years, they won't find a plan. But I'm here to always give them that chance of, yo, I blasted you last week. Don't take it for granted. It was real. Just learn from it and let's move. And that is how come this. So, Mr. Vance, I beg you, don't even worry yourself about, what people will say and how people will see the whole situation. And, I'm past that. You hear me?
Okay, right. But let's say away from what people may even see, right? Assuming the whole idea is to, widen the scope of the music industry here in Ghana, right? And you want to take everybody along and open this door for everybody. Then why not go with our A-list artists? And there is a reason why you might not be doing that, because they will share in your glory. So if you
no, bro. Let me correct you from that. You see, I grew up differently into this music business. The A-list artists that you all see that can unite for us to do certain things is because of the way the media has painted our music picture into the fans. That is what it is. Because if you check Nigeria, it's recently that you could hear Whiskey FC and 30 billion gang and but I think maybe Burna Boy G's or something. It's not even popular. You don't even know it. I've heard Rema even say Rema gang. We don't. I don't know it. We have created a culture just because, and I'll say just because Shatta Wale just brought out ShattaMovement. And ShattaMovement is a record label. It's just that the name is sweet, like Death Row. No, I want to let people understand something right here. Like, it's crazy. So all these competitions are not from Shatta Wale. I was only pointing out mistakes that made me an enemy to the industry. But I wasn't disrespecting anybody. I was telling everybody.
Sorry, that's why I said that you cannot control the conversations that we may have. Even if it was not at the back of your mind that you were trying to create a certain competition. People like us are going, everybody is going to see it like that. Just from maybe a particular tweet you are going to tweet, or maybe you said something.
No, it's a media.
You don't have to shoot expensive videos, right?
No, it's the media. No, it's the...
Let me land this one. If Sarkodie feels like his videos are expensive, his fans are going to see it as a shot. Even though it might be coming from a certain perspective that people have not really understood yet. So that's what I'm saying, that you cannot control the conversation we may have after you have said something or out of your craft. It is eventually going to happen. I'm not sure you really sat down to say that, let me create an SM nation. You have die-hard fans that even tattoo your face on their body, and you are sometimes surprised. But you know that you are worth it. You know that you are impacting some lives. So they believe you in a certain way. So you cannot really control it. Some people are fighting for you somewhere that you don't even know. They are doing arguments for you that you don't even know. And that is what
you think so. Let me ask you a question. So you think people are in America right now discussing about Jay-Z and DJ Khaled, who is the best?
No, because they might not really do.
No. You see, so I like the answer. No, I like your no. It's the great thing. It's the great thing. I like you. You can be a marketing man. I like you very much. No, let me tell you something. The reason why I asked you that, you said no, really that. The fans in America have not been educated to talk like that. We have been educated to talk like that. That is why we have that problem.
It is always part of the culture to see things like top 5 rappers. So if it's in rap music, you see a comparison between probably Jay-Z and Nas. Understand? And everybody will have their preference. Understand?
Let me give you an example. You see Drake and Kendrick Lamar. You see what is going on between them. Doesn't it look beautiful? Like, it was very nice. So. I mean, that's how I see it. I don't know how you see it, but how do you see the beef that is happening in the world, the current beef?
Personally, I think that Drake is liked no matter what. A lot of people hate Drake in a certain way, in a funny way, so they are supporting Kendrick by force. However, on the pen game, I think Kendrick did better in the rap game, in the rap battle that they were doing. But
thank you.
Drake's fans, they cannot be taken away from him. You cannot tell me that because of Not Like Us, Drake cannot feel O2 Arena, or Drake cannot feel MSG because Kendrick.
No, you see, with them, it's a different conversation. We don't have to even go to the feeling. With the question I'm trying to ask you and let you get it is that, you see, we've not been taught how the music world is being moved, like how it's being structured. We've not been taught that here. So you see here, everybody feels whatever they are telling the artist is right. That's why sometimes people say Shatta Wale doesn't listen to anybody. Yes, I only listen to you because you see the map that I have. I see it clear that I can buy a $10 million house in the next 15 years. But you are not seeing it. So when I'm saying it, that's why when I came into the industry, the kind of monies I hear people were charging, I was like, but how can you drop me up and down like that and be taking this kind of money? I won't do that. When I started talking about it, they say I don't respect. What I'm just trying to say is that I have been able to learn much about how a labeled artist is within my independent status. So whatever I'm trying to do is just trying to let people see the actual picture of the situation. So that when I go out and I'm throwing money and people say, I'm throwing 5 I go like, okay, cool, it's normal. Like, but I have focus. You see, whoever controls that conversation is one guy that everybody sees that, when it comes to talk. That is why I've decided to be coming on the Stand Tall platform to let people know that there is this guy called Fire Stick that people call Uncle that is trying to couch the conversation with intelligent people. And you see this thing that you are saying, if the president is listening, he has to pay us. Because we are even trying to educate people who are finding it difficult to get the actual picture of how we can move in this industry. People who create the conversations or control the convos are not part of the plan. Because you can't tell me Jay-Z comes on Facebook and comes and do Facebook Live and talk to his fans. I can boldly tell you, Jay-Z, if he knows his fan, maybe the one in his area. Because the artistic plan of this whole, you being an artist, it's a whole different ball game. It's like you want to mine and Shatta Wale comes and tell you, no, we need to buy excavators. You say the shovel, nah. So Shatta Wale won't listen to you. I'll use my excavator, get my gold, and then you come and be telling me that I like bragging, I like throwing 5 CD. Me, I don't. And you see, that's why people don't even believe anything I'm doing. So what I'm just trying to tell you is that, like, it's the way the media has painted how the conversation should be. So they control it for us to feel like, bro, how many times have we see the negative news we are hearing? News is not hard to see the negative news we are hearing from Nigeria. They are negative, but they are very beautiful negative news. So they say Bernard Boy won't chop some girl with no future. So he did Lamborghini, he promised the girl Lamborghini. Hey, what a beautiful story. And I can boldly tell you that it can be a whole plan for the world. See the kind of things that come up from the video stories. They are not stories that are cheap stories. But here, we just take any conversation and make it a conversation. And that is why I will point to that. That's why the system even doesn't take the music sector, the creative art sector properly. Like, they don't even get the idea of what we are doing because we don't have a map to. So whoever controls the conversation is his own cup of tea to create that conversation for people to feel like that is how it is. But Shatta Wale has never been worried about the convos. Bro, like, check Google Shatta Wale. The negative, headlines never stop me from getting where I want to get to. Or you think Vybz Kartel and Beyonce, they are not reading all those things. They are reading it. But they are following certain things that I'm doing that is making me stand out from every artist in Ghana. And I won't say I'm the best, but I have tried to show myself that, no, I am very serious when it comes to being like a label artist. I have that potential to get signed to Sony Music and blow in the world. But the conversation sometimes goes to the wrong people and how people want to perceive this and how they want to portray it for people to see. But years now, people have not even stopped, supporting the Shatta brand. So you see, what I'm just trying to say in a brief is that don't let us get worried about who controls the Congo. That one is just like 0.000.005% we did it. It doesn't even worry the brand. So now if somebody is saying Kendrick Lamar is better than, it's not even affecting Kendrick Lamar and Drake as we are talking to you right now. And that's what I want people to understand, that how people control the conversations around the Shatta brand, it doesn't affect it. Because if it has affected me, bro, me and you did Ghana. Which artist will they insult them for Ghana past any Ghana artist? I get money. I get money. It's a great thing. I beg you. Let's don't worry about. I like the ideas you've given me for this concert, and that's beautiful for me. And I just want us to, really picture, things like that. And I think maybe I'll be needing more suggestions from you when, the team starts, putting the rollout plans up, and at least Fastic is there. I've told him to. He's also good with the fashion way. To support our own. I'll be proud standing on stage wearing something that was designed by, a Fastic. Who is Fastic? Is Ghanaian. Bro, we are calling the Smiths and stuff too much.
Leading to my next question. So I think it's long overdue for some of these conversations, that we are having right now, because I believe you've seen, in fact, you even know Firestick way before he started. And I believe that he has said countless times that conversations that he had with you with regards to this thing. Probably then you didn't really understand him from a certain perspective, so you couldn't really buy into the idea. But don't you think that if some of the things he has been preaching, especially about the image, was incorporated into your brand, or has been incorporated into a lot of brands of the artists in Ghana, there would have been a lot of help for they themselves and for the music industry itself. It will look serious, it will look expensive, so that people don't just play shows for some small. I heard Famia saying, I think it was an interview with somebody like that. He said, boarding, so he cannot play a show and take 20,000 Ghana cedis. What I read from that interview was that right now he has some confidence because he has built his image to a certain level where he feels it must affect the amount that people pay him for a certain type of show. You understand? So the question is that why were you people playing a deaf ear and sort of blind to when Fire started this campaign?
Okay, that's another good question. You see, let me just give me this example so you just understand that Mr. Ebu was riding on a bicycle, and the son was walking or something. I don't know if anybody has watched that video. Somebody saw him and was like, how are you wicked like that? Why are you riding a bicycle and your son is walking? He made his son sit on the bike. Somebody saw the son and said, why are you making your son? Why are you making it? What Mr. Ebu wanted to say was that in this life, if you say you go listen anything just like that from anybody, bro, you fail. Let me give you an example. Let me tell you what you have said that maybe you might not know. And that is why Shatta Wale have been coming out boldly to explain to a whole lot of people, but people still don't want to understand me. Bro, one, the music industry, there is no money. So for an artist to take $1,000 to even buy jeans is a problem. So when you see them coming up, oh bro, we get pictures though.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my shots, wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, yebo mo Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb modern subscribe, next share, no brother, and I was system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend beti good news. Blend never share, never subscribe, no brother, and I was system who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post on what they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejimu di day Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend beti good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomodana share, no brother, and I was sister. Edumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.